okay? None of you are gonna go through this.
My sweetie.
I just found it crooked. I just found it.
I'm doing another vigil at the American Halal Slaughterhouse in Newark, New Jersey. We have some vegan activists giving water. We brought this thing, 2 of those to give water to the animals, and they are desperately thirsty. Hey. This baby, I was giving him water earlier, him or her. So we're in Newark, New Jersey, which is basically a giant shithole. They only put slaughterhouses in shitholes. But people still live here. People still live like right near here. So people that live right near here, their water is probably infected from the slaughterhouse. They're more likely to get illnesses such as cancer just from living close to a slaughterhouse.
My dogs were smelling her.
A lot of these cows are dairy cows.
They are domesticated. You can domesticate them. She started, where am I?
So
You know, she is so smart.
look how disgusting. If you were here, your breath would be taken away because it smells so much like ammonia. These cows are all the way from Canada here to New Jersey, and they don't get water at all during their trip because legally they don't have to be given water. This is all legal practice, but does it look moral? Look how many of them are just down, exhausted, giving up on life. I mean, what would you do if you were on this truck? How would you deal with it? They're parked outside of a slaughterhouse right now, which means that they can smell the blood and they can sense that something's not right. I mean, look at the fear. Look at the fear in their eyes. Cows are normally very peaceful animals, but a lot of them are aggressively fighting each other for water because that's how bad the condition they're in. We've got a top level here that's also full. There's some sheep up there. The sheep are tiny. They're like really just babies. Is all this suffering really worth it? And it's so easy to go vegan. They have vegan meats, vegan dairy products. If you found out that your ice cream or your milk or your half and half caused this much suffering, why wouldn't you want to just make the simple switch to oat milk, soy milk? There's like 15 different cruelty-free milks. All dairy cows go to slaughter. For no reason. It's so unnecessary. Look at the fear in their eyes. If these were dogs, they'd have the same fear in their eyes, so what's the difference? Or if these were cats. Look how desperate they are for water. They just keep trying to get it. They push each other around and fight over it. If you're not vegan, you pay for this to happen. If you're not vegan, you're paying for this to happen. It's so easy to be vegan in 2020. There's no excuse for this cruelty. Look at the conditions. It reeks of ammonia. Look at... I think someone's feet are like upside down over there.
Yeah, look, all that poop hanging from the tail.
Yeah. Wow. That's a literal ball of shit hanging off of someone's tail. And you wonder where pandemics come from. COVID-19 came from people eating bats from a wet market, okay? The next pandemic is probably sitting on this truck. It very well could be. Swine flu, bird flu, those things came from the United States. Do your research if you don't believe me on that. Every single pandemic was caused by the exploitation of animals, whether it was eating meat, or somebody trying to hunt them, or trying to keep them in horrible conditions on factory farms. Here are your crazy militant vegans being extremely violent, forcing their views by simply just trying to give water and kindness to animals who've never seen kindness in their life. How are vegans extreme? Do you know what's extreme? The fear in their eye for a fucking burger or a fucking ice cream cone when you can have a vegan version of those things. How is vegan extreme when these animals travel from Canada to New Jersey without water? That's fucking extreme. Being vegan is the least we can do. When these poor, beautiful animals go inside this hell house, the way they're gonna be killed is extreme. Vegans aren't extreme. Being hung upside down and your throat slit and choking on your own blood is extreme. Look up halal slaughter. This is a halal slaughterhouse. Halal basically means that you hang upside down and choke on your own blood, but apparently it's okay because there's some guy supposedly saying a prayer nearby, as if that changes anything. Imagine if a serial killer was doing that to a human, but he had a priest nearby saying a prayer, and he was like, oh, don't worry, we got a priest right here saying a prayer, so therefore it makes it okay. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Read this shirt. Read the shirt. You think vegans are extreme? That's not true. It's easy to be vegan. What these animals are about to face when they go into this murder house is what's extreme. Having soy milk is not extreme. What these animals go through in order to get cow's milk is what's extreme. Giving water to animals who haven't had it since their road trip from Canada is not extreme. The conditions that they're forced to endure, that's what's extreme. For a fucking burger, for a fucking steak. Oh, you are so tiny. You are literally a baby. Oh my god. You're a baby. I'm sorry, I thought I didn't know. Babies. Didn't flinch or anything.
Hey, little fish.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Imagine how scared you would be if you were about to be forced off a truck to your death.